Hey, so I wanted to go through what comes in the Thieves Starter Kit and how to use them. Hopefully answer any questions you have or go over any products you're unsure if there's a different way to use them. The reason I love the Thieves Starter Kit is because I think we all know that having less chemicals around us in our homes if we don't need them is important. But Thieves is the only cleaner I know that's actually going to boost your immune system while you use it. So it's not just that it's not hurting your body, it's actually helping your body. So for as cheap as Thieves Cleaner is, why not get the benefit of boosting your immune system and having it not include chemicals instead of just settling for a chemical-free cleaner? Another thing that's really important that differentiates Thieves from the other cleaners is that it doesn't have the fragrance. And we know that fragrance is just a loophole ingredient labeling tactic that larger companies use to hide and not disclose hidden chemicals. So I love that all of Young Living's products are full transparency. You can see every ingredient in them. So, and if you look even beyond the essential oils in a lot of our products, there's some really top-notch quality ingredients that you might not know about or you might not have thought about, but Young Living really goes the extra mile to include them in their products. So let's go through what comes in your Thieves Starter Kit. So most importantly, you're obviously going to get a few bottles of the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate. So it's really important to know that this needs to be diluted to use it. Okay, so here's an example of my Thieves Cleaner bottle. I'll do a separate video where I show you how to make your Thieves Cleaner bottle and a few variations you can do. But a general rule of thumb I live by is 1 capful of the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate to 16 ounces of water. And that's going to be the proper dilution for you. There's a few variations, like I said, I'll go over, but you want to make sure you're not using this just straight when you're cleaning on surfaces. You want to dilute it. So I love the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate, and here's another really important thing, or why I love to have extra on hand, is because before Young Living had all of these new Thieves products like the laundry detergent or the dishwasher detergent, like those products are only a few years old. And if you guys don't know, Miles and his family has been using Young Living products for almost 20 years. I think maybe a little over 20 years. So back then there was no Thieves dishwasher detergent. There was no Thieves laundry soap. So if those items ever go out of stock for you, another great trick is you can use your Thieves cleaner. So if I'm out of dishwasher detergent, I actually just use a cap full of the undiluted cleaner in my dishwasher and with a few drops of lemon oil to help with the hard water spots, and that works great. And I've also done that for laundry detergent, just thrown in a cap full of cleaner. So when push comes to shove, this concentrate can be used for nearly every type of cleaning. I'm gonna throw some other recipes of items you can make, other cleaning items you can make with just your Thieves Cleaner. So if you are a DIY kind of gal, you're gonna love this product because you can do so much with it. But if you're like, Jordan, I don't have time for that, there's also some really great pre-made products like our dishwasher detergent, laundry detergent, other things. But just know like how powerful and how versatile this one product is. So this is like liquid gold, and I'm so happy you have a few bottles now. And just so you know, when you need a refill, if you love your Thieves Cleaner, you can also bulk purchase it. We have a giant bottle, and this is 64 ounces. So there's always the 14.4 ounce bottle, but if you like to stockpile or buy in bulk, this is another great option. So next in the starter kit we'll go through is the Thieves mouthwash. I love the Thieves mouthwash, so I actually hate like peppermint or any mint flavors when it comes to like eating or toothpaste or anything like that. So I love the Thieves mouthwash because it's not mint flavored. But it is really awesome because it's free. If you think of like, I think we all think of like Listerine when we think of mouthwash, and those are full of like artificial coloring and dyes, like that neon teal or that bright purple, like that's not natural. And the biggest thing if you're trying to live cleaner and less toxic is that we want to eliminate those daily exposures. Things that you're exposing yourself to every day, those are things that bioaccumulate really quickly. So for me, I like to make sure I don't have artificial dyes or colorings or preservatives in my products when I don't need to. So no artificial colorings in here. You have your powerful Thieves essential oil. It's also free from alcohol, which is great. And one thing I want to point out is that this also has colloidal silver in it, and that's a really powerhouse ingredient, very holistic, great for the immune system as well. So I like to gargle this extra when I'm also feeling like I have a sore throat or anything like that, because of the immune boosting oils and the clove, which is numbing. It's really great for sore throats. But I love the Thieves mouthwash. This is one product I never run out of in my house. I always have a few extra bottles under my sink. So love that one. Here's the toothpaste, of course. For me, Miles loves the Thieves toothpaste. I actually use the Kid Sense toothpaste because I'm just like a giant child, apparently. But there are more, we have more than just the Thieves toothpaste. There's a whitening toothpaste. Like I said, there's the Kid Sense toothpaste. And there's a few other Thieves versions. So there's lots of options for you, but this is probably our most popular that people like to use. Like I said, it's Miles' favorite. And another tip for you is you can add a drop of orange oil to your Thieves toothpaste, and that will help with the whitening of your teeth as well. So a big thing with toothpaste is currently most toothpaste on the shelf have fluoride in it, and fluoride is a very intense chemical. And so think about what I said with the mouthwash about like daily exposure. To me, fluoride is something I just want to limit my daily exposure to. If you have city water, a lot of city water actually add fluoride to their water. So it's just, for me, something that can very easily accumulate in your body, and I want to have as least amount of toxins as possible. When I do go to the dentist for my cleanings every 6 months, I do get the fluoride there. So I only get fluoride then exposed to me twice a year instead of 365 days a year. So you can find that happy medium when it comes to your health and limiting the chemicals that are in your body. But toothpaste for me and like oral care products are a very easy way to eliminate a lot of chemical exposure, because let's be honest, like mouthwash or toothpaste, you're probably swallowing some of that, and think about kids who are swallowing some of that. So to me, it's really important to be as natural as I can while still being effective. If anyone thinks you have to have fluoride in your toothpaste every day to be effective, I've been using these for I think 4 years, and I've had 0 cavities since then. I go to my cleaning every 6 months on the dot, and they never have anything bad to say about my teeth, or always impressed that I come in and I'm so low maintenance. So honestly, like, they work. I used to think that I had to have fluoride in my toothpaste to prevent cavities, and that is just not true. So a lot of that comes from your diet if you're really concerned about your teeth health. But the Thieves, having that immune boosting oil in my mouth, it really also helps me from not getting sick as much. Lots of bacteria can accumulate in there. So another great product you have to try. You're also going to get some of the Thieves sprays. I actually keep these in my first aid kit, and I keep some in my purse. Miles likes to keep these in his car for when he like takes the garbage to the dump or is doing any kind of jobs where he wants to sanitize his hands. They're great for on the go. I know people who, when they get sick, like to spray this in their mouth. I don't, I just use the oil if I get that way, but that's also an option. It's also great for like sanitizing maybe grocery carts, any like public door handles, maybe wiping down the stroller. There's so many uses for this Thieves spray, and I like having it in such a portable option. I also keep one of these by my bedside, and I'll actually use it as like a foot spray. I'll add tea tree, since tea tree is an antifungal oil, and I'll spray these on my feet sometimes. So there's lots of versatile uses for this, and I love the little bottle. So you can repurchase these 2 in 3 packs to save, but they're great to have on hand. Then of course you're gonna get your Thieves essential oil. I love my Thieves oil. I diffuse it all the time. If you started with this kit, you might wanna think about grabbing one of our diffusers so you can diffuse your Thieves every day to help boost your immune system. A reminder that Thieves is a combination of cinnamon, clove, lemon, rosemary, and eucalyptus. And it's just super like, think about those herbs. And we know that lemon's really cleansing. We know that clove is numbing. We know that cinnamon's good for the immune system. Eucalyptus is good for the respiratory system. It's just like an all-around great wellness oil. So this is probably one that we order like every other month. We always want to have Thieves on hand. You can also, like I said, I take 1 drop internally on the back of my throat if I feel something scratchy coming on. It's intense because of that cinnamon, so just be aware of that, but it fights it really amazingly. So I love that. You can also get little roller bottles with coconut oil, and you can have the kids put this on their feet before bed as part of their bed bedtime routine to make sure their immune systems stay healthy. There's lots of good uses for your Thieves essential oil, but I highly recommend diffusing it and grabbing one of our diffusers. You're also going to get some of the little hand sanitizers, but I don't have any of the small ones. I'm just going to show you that we also offer it in larger ones. I keep this in my purse. They come with pump top bottles as well, and I love the Thieves hand sanitizer. It works amazingly. I know sometimes people like the sparkly hand sanitizers. They have the little beads in them. Those little beads are really horrible for the environment. They don't dissolve, they're microplastics. And the color and the fragrance, that's just, again, another exposure to chemicals that our body cannot cleanse that many chemicals. Our bodies are not evolved to cleanse through and release the amount of chemicals we expose ourselves to every day. So these are easy ways to just get ahead of the game and start cutting those things out slowly but surely. Lastly, in your kit that you're going to get is the Thieves foaming hand soap, which I actually want to show you another way that it comes. So I love our foaming hand soaps. I think they're fun. We have a few different flavors outside of Thieves. So there's a lavender foaming hand soap, the luscious lemon foaming hand soap, and then around the holidays you can find Christmas spirit hand soap. And right now we also have winter nights. So there's a lot of fun different hand soaps. I like to hoard a bunch of them under my sink and then surprise myself all year long with what scent I'm going to use. But so you know, there's also a refill option for your Thieves hand soap. So I know I like to talk about diluting products a lot to extend the lifespan. So this is just a mason jar. I got these foaming tops off Amazon, and what I generally like to do is do half of the Thieves foaming hand soap and half water, and that's gonna have it last twice as long. I'll just show you. It still is super foamy and pumps great. So you're not losing any of that at all. It still is a really awesome product. So if you're someone who's budget conscious or likes to just extend the life of your product, I know I am, I want the most for my money, that's a super simple way to do it. You can also add it to any foaming hand soap dispenser that you want to. So there's always the Thieves refill option, or you can try different scents, but I love the foaming hand soap. I think they look really cute in all of like our guest bathrooms, and I love giving these away as gifts around the holidays. They're super fun. So I hope you've gotten to learn about everything in the Thieves Starter Kit, some ideas on how to use it, and I'll be posting more recipes and other tips for you so you feel empowered to just start ditching all of the cleaners in your home. This is the only cleaning products we keep. You do not need Windex, you do not need Lysol wipes, you do not need 25 different cleaners on hand for you. This is all I use. And I think our house looks pretty clean, but we don't need any other cleaner. So go under the kitchen sink, swipe them all out, get them all out of there, all of those things with poison control numbers, with warnings about wearing gloves and masks. You don't need that. You know what the warning says on here? It says drink a lot of water if ingested. That's how natural it is. So get prepared to just ditch out everything else and embrace what the Thieves life has to offer.